here?
Yes, Mr. Thompson. I'm fine, Mr. Thompson.
Oh, this is the person that he said was a special case. Let's have a look, see if there's any items worth noting. Seat Bible shot. Yeah, let's go take that. Oh, you can sleep. Is that past time? Yeah. Resting in a bed is relaxing and moves time forward. In supernova difficulty, you can only rest in your bed in your ship. I ain't done that difficulty, so I don't have to worry about that.
Whoa, did Mr. Thompson send you? Well, you tell Mr. Thompson I'll be right at my post. Tomorrow. Bright and early tomorrow. Because I'm definitely not plagued. As spry as a spring chicken. That's old Abernathy.
You want to tell me what's got you so nervous?
You some sort of wandering alienist? Walking into a man's own domicile, pestering him about his mental state?
I'm positive you mentioned something about being plagued.
You don't know that. I could have been saying anything. Maybe I said vague. You know how words sound a mite strange when you're sick. Wait, no. Oh, damn it. Okay, listen. Maybe I am feeling a little under the weather, but I swear I'm on the mend. Please, don't tell the constable.
Why not?
She'll toss me in the sick house. I would have confessed before the good vicar. Get some ablutions for my spirit. Just never found my courage is all. Hey, you're hale and healthy and possibly for hire, ain't you? Do a good turn for an expiring old man?
I can help.
There's a cache of anthracillin tucked away in the old community center. Powerful stuff. Stronger than what we got, anyway. I need you to break in, nab that medicine, and bring it back to me.
Not so fast. I've got some questions.
I'll do what I can.
Why can't you just buy the medicine yourself?
I tried medicating myself with adrenatime. Didn't do much for me, as far as I can tell. Anyway, I can't just buy medicine. Distribution of medicine is strictly prohibited to any workers beneath the acceptable margin of health. Company policy.
In other words, the company won't treat you because you're already sick.
More like the company won't treat me because I'm not healthy enough.
I assume there were guards?
You will not find any guards within sight of that old place. Marauders, on the other hand.
What can you tell me about these marauders?
I have it on good authority. There's a gang of them squatting there. I advise stepping softly.
I've heard enough.
So you'll do it then?
I will do it.
You oblige me with your haste. I think I feel the plague spreading. Oh, Law, it's in my spleen now. I can feel it.
You're taking an awful risk trusting me, you know?
I know that. But I got nobody else to turn to. Reed would have wrote me up. Constable would have locked me up and wrote me up. Could have gone to see the good vicar, but I never did find my courage.
I'm here to collect your gravesite fees.
Silas knows, doesn't he? That's why he sent you. That's why he wants me to pay up. He knows. Look, I got my gravesite fees right here. See? I'm good for my word. Get me that medicine, and I'll see to your payment.
I'll leave you be.
You're making a mistake working for Abernathy.
Yep, I was thinking that myself, Esther. Thank you very much. I think he's a drug dealer.
Excuse me. I'm Esther Blaine, Spacer's Choice Actuary. I overheard your talk with Abernathy. I hope you're not thinking about getting him that medicine. Abernathy is a well-known hypochondriac. Anthracillin is wasted on him. You're better off selling it to me instead.
He's got symptoms of something. You're saying it's psychosomatic?
All I'm saying is Abernathy's worked in this town longer than some of us been alive. How do I put this gently? He's got a lot of cobwebs up in his attic.
What do you need it for?
I probably shouldn't tell you. Don't want you implicated for what I'm trying to do.
Let me worry about that.
Alright, here's a summary. A lot of sick people in this town, and we don't have the medicine to treat them all. Can't reach out to corporate without crossing a river of red tape, so I'm reaching out to you.
I get it. You need someone to smuggle you medicine under the table.
Something like that. Look, I'm not in the habit of law breaking, but sometimes you've got to do the wrong thing for the right reasons.
I'll think about it.
That's all I can ask of you.
Yeah, I've thought about it. I'll give her the medicine. Yeah, like I said, I'm not going to go into all these different rooms and buildings just yet. I really think I'm going to end up going through a lot of them as the time goes on anyway. Salt tuna cannery. Terminal access, so I can get into logs, okay. The Edgewater Salt Tuna Canning Facility strictly adheres to Spacer's Choice standards of health and safety. Notice, schedule sick leave with your Spacer's Choice foreman and/or supervisor. Be considerate towards other members of the Spacer's Choice family. Allow 2 to 4 weeks to process and approve your scheduled sick leave. Lost hours must be compensated to the company. See Reed if you're having trouble paying for your sick leave. We'll try to arrange wage deductions instead. Remember, work invigorates the spirit. Sickness in the body reflects sickness in the mind and sickness in the character. If you find yourself falling ill, it may be time to schedule a meeting with our local vicar. It's interesting seeing things like that because my background is actually working in sort of management, HR sort of areas. And over the last while, sick leave has been getting really, really bad in a lot of companies. I think since COVID, it's more than doubled in the UK. Well, maybe not so much more than doubled, but yeah, it's went up a lot. It makes me wonder if companies are going to end up going this way because they're struggling to actually keep the business functioning properly. They end up actually just like almost trying to stop people from going off sick, which is crazy to think that that can happen. Might happen, especially, you know, sickness is something that's like, people are sick, they're sick, they need to take time off, right? Spend too much time in work when you're sick, get other people sick, make yourself worse, and so on. So the lost and found people, one left hand severed at the wrist and bone damage. People, this is our second unscheduled amputation this many months. Please exercise caution and safety around machinery. Maintenance fees will be deducted from your pay. Lovely. Spacer's Choice sound terrible. I suppose if they own the planet though, what choice do you have? Find out to sell yet, so just steal everything while there's nobody here. I do like this blue sheen. Just makes it really easy to see what you can loot. It's a different pistol. A bolter pistol. Oh, it's got like a little damage type. Oh, energy. Right, okay. So it's got energy style rounds, I guess, because the magazine size has energy in brackets. That must be that little red icon. That's just a secret room, isn't it? Different room. What is this red glow? Is that clipping through the wall from the other side? It's so odd that they can stop the door from having the red light come through. But they didn't stop that wall. Let's take all of that. Hey, Maglock, nice. There's a storage chest up here that was locked, so let's go back and get that. Trespassing, lockpicking, hacking, and murder are all considered illegal activities and are frowned upon by society. Avoid being seen if you want to engage in these activities without consequences. Hey, 200 bits? Nice. Why is this factory so empty? Okay, I guess actually it's nighttime. I suppose everyone's not in work. Does this game have day-night cycles in it though? Really? So I could just take this right now and take my ship, and I feel like that's gonna have really bad consequences. Help yourself to a refreshing tin of Spacer's Shaw while you wait. Okay, a couple of little stats. So, query geothermal facility. The Emerald Field region is powered by the Spacer's Choice geothermal facility. Spacer's Choice is proud to bring the colonists of Halcyon moderately innovative technology at a reasonable price. Now, option 2 says disengage power regulator. I'm going to save this first. Because I don't want to do it. Okay, that's fine. Unable to comply, the power regulator unit may not be disengaged while the transformer is active. Failure, transformer, shutdown protocols non-operational. In compliance with Spacer's Choice engineering and development policies, shutdown protocols have been disabled on all transformers. This is to prevent illegal tampering, upgrading, or theft of proprietary technology. Warning. Please avoid attempting to modify or tamper with Spacer's Choice electrical transformer while power is active. Doing so may lead to death, catastrophic injury, and irreparable damage to the transformer. Great. So, yeah, we obviously can't take that straight away. Back upstairs. Came through the door, straight through there, okay. I'll have a look around here then. Not seeing anything. There's no way to know if people are looking at you or not. Just have to take the risk. Steel kick me sign? Drag armor or helmet items up to the equipment slots to wear them. You can also manage your armor here, break them down, inspect them, compare to other armor, tag them as junk, or drop them. So my armor has 3 armor and gives +5 to tech skills. It's taking a little bit of damage, that's probably from combat. I then also have +4 to armor, stealth skills +5. So that would increase my lockpick. Tech is current. So you can see here what's being increased. Nice. Just a comment on either way. I probably don't need to steal every single bit of food. I'd also love to know where's the vending machine that I apparently just unlocked or found. Oh, over there. So you can unlock vending machines at a pretty decent distance. A small percentage of weapons and armor you may find are considered pristine. They have more durability and are worth more to vendors. No idea what the rest of that said. You'll learn how to read faster. Let's see what's in the vending machine. Pretty much same stuff as everywhere else. But let's sell some stuff. So we will sell those. That was alcohol? Yeah, let's sell that. So I'll put those. Keep the rest of that. And then
I don't have time for this.
I'm guessing they've made this really easy to know who you can talk to or who has dialogue lines. They just give people random generic names, and then if somebody actually has dialogue, they have an actual name. Which, if that's the case, that's pretty good. I'm sure most people play Baldur's Gate 3. Actually, insanely good game. One of the problems I had with that one though is that everybody had their own unique name. It took forever getting through areas, especially things like Act 3. Walking around trying to speak to everybody. So this computer belongs to Phil Granger, who was the person that was talking about selling the gold teeth before. There's a message from R. Thompson. Phyllis, owing to your hard work and positive attitude, I have sanctioned your access to medical treatment in the event of contagion. As you know, the company has not provided us with enough medicine to treat every worker. I wish I could treat every member of the Spacer's Choice family who fell ill to this plague, but I cannot. Medical privileges are strictly merit-based. Please do not, under any circumstance, distribute your ration of medication to any other worker. We're all in this together. Don't share your medicine. But we're all in this together. Is there another message in there? Just that one. Personal files. So I think we've got 5 hack. I'm assuming again, like as it shows hack 5, that we have that. Otherwise, it would be grayed out. So we managed to get it in. Personal files, last entry. Theodore buried last night. Reed asked me not to report his death in our quarterlies. Sounds fair to me. Was asked to prepare a statement or something for the other workers. Been thinking about it. Don't know what to tell them. Don't end up like Theodore. Do your work, show up, wear a smile, and you'll get your medical privileges. To start? Yeah, it's pretty dire. One hand weapon that does 113 DPS. Hey, nice. There's a 5 armor with 5 tech skills. I think we'll use that for now, just to keep the tech skills kind of boosted. And that weapon, does that do more than the sword? Yeah, 113, yeah, 100%. Let's take that. Oh, that's cool. It's still a bit slower than the sword.
You the new worker? Whatever. Make it quick, Tenderfoot. I'm busy.
Guessing you're the foreman?
Foreman Granger. Mind those words don't come out of your mouth unless preceded by yes or right away or thank you.
Go side fees. I'm here to collect.
Shit. Silas still on about that. Here, take the fees. I'd appreciate it if you didn't tell Reed I was late on my payment.
That was easy. Oh, okay. These papers aren't signed in your name.
Because they're not my fees and not my gravesite. Guy I worked with shot himself. I paid the bill.
You have to pay for your neighbor's gravesite fees?
If you're not familiar with board law, you ought to be. Law requires delinquent gravesite fees to be paid by the deceased party's closest living relative, which meant me. Shame, though. Eugene was a good worker.
You said this guy shot himself?
Woke up one morning and put a round through his upper story. Can't imagine why. The kid was doing all right at his desk. We all thought he was an upstanding receptionist. Just between the two of us, I'm pretty shocked his weapon didn't misfire. Spacer's Choice handguns aren't the most reliable.
That's an awful thing to say.
Not half as awful as the bill Eugene left us with. Suicide's a crime. The legal term is irreparable damage to company property. What Eugene did to himself was vandalism.
What are they going to do? Arrest his corpse?
When one of your workers commits a crime, the entire town pays for it. In other words, Edgewater would have been penalized pretty hard. Whatever Eugene was worth as an asset, we would have had to pay out of pocket to Spacer's Choice.
Would if you didn't?
Look around. Edgewater ain't exactly swimming in luxury. We can't afford to pay the body price of a suicide. All I know is Silas asked me for Eugene's gravesite fees, which means he was approved for burial, which means his papers went through, which means the town's in the clear. I'm just glad to put this whole ugly affair behind me. Eugene can rest his bones in peace, and the rest of us can get on with our own lives.
I'll let you get back to work. Yeah, Spacer's Choice. Sound pretty horrible. Pick up Guide to Mechanical Engineering Volume 2. What does that do? Where does that go in my inventory? Here. Spacer's Guide to Mechanical Engineering Volume 2. A dense technical primer of mechanical engineering published by Spacer's Choice. This volume describes the process of repairing and dismantling common models of automechanical workers. I thought that was going to give me, you know, talent points or something. Store. Don't want to get caught stealing. Yeah, there's a lot in that. That's nice. From the office of Reed Thompson, Outpost Administrator. Symptoms of infection have now reached a critical mass. I have instructed our staff to transform the old domicile into a sick house. Plague is a reality of life on the frontier, and as spacers we are expected to face up to reality. And the reality is that we do not carry enough medicine to treat all of you. Medical treatment is a privilege, not a right. We must strive every day to demonstrate our worthiness of that privilege. If you find yourself suffering the symptoms of incipient plague, the best thing you can do for yourself and for your family is to don your jumpers and come to work. Work fortifies the spirit. Physical illness recapitulates spiritual weakness. Sorry for the reading. Some of these words are not a normal vocabulary for somebody.